Hey, welcome everybody to the training tonight. My name is Trevor, and we are talking as part of our affiliate marketing curriculum and series. We're talking about Amazon today for a few minutes. Very specifically, we're going to talk about Amazon's Associates program, which is Amazon's affiliate network. This is a program that I've alluded to before in previous trainings, but we haven't delved into it like we will tonight. Before we get into it, though, I want to show you guys just some general statistics about Amazon because I know some of you aren't big Amazon shoppers. And so to gain a little extra perspective as to just the sheer size of this company, I've got here on my screen as of today, as of NASDAQ close today, Amazon stock price, which is $620 a share right now, right? Now, that may not mean much to you, but had you invested back in 2008 when their stock was hovering around 50, 75 bucks, you would have done very well on that investment, right? Hindsight, of course, is always 2020 when you're talking about investing in the market, but Amazon's been one of these companies that even since, if you would have invested back in 2014, has gone from 300 a share clear up to 600 a share recently. That would have doubled your money in Amazon. So needless to say, Amazon is a growing company with a market cap of $300 billion. There's the worth of Amazon right there. It's a $300 billion company. So as a marketer, as an affiliate marketer, especially just being in e-commerce in general, these guys should stick out to you because they are by far the biggest, most popular shopping website in the United States. So why do I bring all of that up? Well, let me just share a couple more things and we'll get to the crux of what I want to talk about tonight. Let me go here to just some Amazon statistics that I thought were just really interesting. This is from a fairly well-known site that covers all sorts of different types of statistics. Statista.com is what it's called. And they've got some interesting information on Amazon. The one thing I wanted to share with you that I thought was interesting is this number right here. This is Amazon net sales as of 2015. Okay, so we're a little bit behind on these stats, but we're talking 107 billion in sales. Okay, if we click on this, it should give us some kind of a graph. Here you go. I think this is an interesting graph. You can see year over year they continue to grow fairly substantially. I mean, they're the biggest player by far in the e-commerce game. So I don't know if you guys can see that very well or not. I'll zoom in just a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see that. You guys see that okay, that little graph there? There you go. Maybe that's better right there. So that's 2004 all the way to 2015. There's their sales. So Amazon is becoming increasingly very popular, aren't they? And that trend is only going to continue to grow because e-commerce is not getting smaller. It is, of course, only getting bigger. Let me take you to another interesting statistic here. This is what's called the Amazon audience reach in selected global markets as of the second quarter of 2015. Okay, so this is about a year, right? This is like a year-old data, but it's going to be real close, at least for what our intents and purposes are tonight. It says the statistic shows Amazon's audience reach in selected global markets in the second quarter of 2015. And here you go. It's huge in Germany. It's huge in India. It's big in the United States, United Kingdom, Italy, so on and so forth. And I believe, I can't remember exactly, let's see if it says it up here. Yeah, during this period of time, a survey showed that 68% of internet users in the United Kingdom had accessed Amazon's e-tailing services via website or app during the past month. So this data right here basically says that within the past month in the United States, 7 out of 10 people, 70% of people are accessing Amazon either on their phone or through their computer or tablet, right? Some kind of device. That's pretty significant, right? I don't think we've seen anything like that in the e-commerce space ever, at least here in the United States. They have such a foothold on the market, okay? I show you this data right now, guys, not to impress you about Amazon, because most of us already know about it and already know how big they are. But I want to just impress on your minds a little bit the fact that Amazon has tremendous brand equity. And so when you're thinking about advertising it within Amazon's Associates program, which is this right here, let me zoom in so you guys can see that better. This is Amazon's Associates program. You can get to it by going to affiliate-program.amazon.com, okay? Or by simply just Googling Amazon Associates, and that would take you into their Associates website. Amazon Associates is basically this. You sign in and create an account, which doesn't cost any money. It's free. So you create an account on Amazon Associates. Once in that account, you have access to all of Amazon's products, in that you can advertise those products online and make a commission off of them. That's extremely valuable because, as we talked about before, Amazon is one of the most recognizable brands in the world, and especially here in the United States. So if you're advertising Amazon affiliate products on your website or on your blog, the conversion rate on those ads is very, very high, because you're not sending your visitors out to some no-name obscure affiliate partner. You're sending your visitor directly to Amazon. And people are, either they've bought on Amazon before or they're very familiar with the brand. So a lot of that traffic you send to Amazon from your blog does end up purchasing, and you make a commission off of that. Now remember, we're talking about affiliate marketing here, right? So you're not handling the customer. You're simply the website referring it over. Now I know some of you guys are newer to this, so just real quickly, bear with me. Let me as I'm sort of want to do sometimes in these webinars, I'm going to draw out just how the affiliate works. Okay, so you've got your blog or your website right here. Okay, we'll say this is us. This is our site right here. Well, you're getting visitors from all over the internet that are coming and visiting your site. This is going to represent everybody out there on the great World Wide Web. Okay. And how are you getting traffic to your site, guys? Well, some of you guys should know this, of course, right? This is this is through SEO, for example, right? Or in other words, this is through Google. Or this could also be through, Facebook or other forms of social media. Whatever the case may be, through our marketing strategies, maybe over the course of the last few weeks, you guys have been learning a little bit about this one right here, Reddit, right? Or StumbleUpon. All these different ways that we can get traffic to our site, these people are finding our website, okay? And in the spirit of our springtime season, we're going to pretend for just a minute that this website right here, our blog, is a blog about gardening stuff, okay? Gardening products of some sort. So these people are doing searches for gardening related stuff within Google. Through our marketing, we are placing content and information. We have this great gardening website. So what we do to monetize is we hook up with Amazon over here, okay? So this is going to be their associates program, okay? And by the way, guys, before you can sign up with Amazon Associates, you need to have a website. Amazon Associates, they don't allow you to sign up without a current working active website. So if you're just getting started on your website, I would recommend applying to Amazon about the same time that you apply to Google AdSense or any of the other affiliate networks, because they would accept you no problem if you've done all the things that we've talked about up to this point, which is to say you've got a nice website, with a real domain name on a WordPress template where you've got 10 or 15 well done articles that are not copied. You've got the appropriate informational pages like your About Us page, your Contact Us page, and your privacy page, so on and so forth, right? You've got all your stuff ready to go, then you shouldn't have a problem. Amazon's not overly picky. If you've got a working website that has that criteria, you should have no problem signing up, okay? Once you are signed up, then you can then get access to this Amazon Associates, and we'll start putting Amazon products on our site. Okay, so you'll have ads on your site for Amazon stuff, and I bet you guys have seen this before. Look around. The next time you're online and you're on a blog or whatever, just notice sometimes you're going to see Amazon branded ads for very specific products, and that's because that person has an Amazon Associates account. So right here, this is us, right? We're putting these Amazon ads on our site, and if one of these people from the great World Wide Web right here ends up buying, they'll come to our site, see our ad, it redirects them over to Amazon, okay, and then they buy. Well, let's say they spend $50, right? That's what they spent. You're going to get a percentage of that. Most likely, you're going to get probably in the neighborhood of 5 to 10%. So you may make anywhere from like $2.50 to $5. Now that's not very much, is it? You know, sometimes you make lower than that. But again, as we've talked about with affiliate marketing, if you're getting thousands of visitors to your site, that adds up in a hurry. Okay? It's a little like I don't know, owning a grocery store, right? And when people go in and buy groceries, you're probably not making much on each grocery purchase, right? But on the aggregate, on the whole, you're making some serious money if you've got a lot of shoppers. It's the same with affiliate marketing. The thing that's unique, though, about Amazon, if I had to make a list of things that are truly unique about this program, and maybe we can do that just real quick so you guys can maybe take a little bit of, or a couple of notes. Let me use word counter here for just a sec. So what's unique about Amazon Associates? One, I'm going to say the brand, okay? The brand, because Amazon is very well known and they're going to see that it's an Amazon ad, that yields more clicks, and it also yields greater conversions, which means when somebody clicks on that ad and ends up on Amazon, you do get paid because people end up buying a lot more often because of how recognizable the brand is, okay? That's the first thing that's unique. The other thing that's really cool, and I guess unique is the right word, but that's not, I guess that's not 100% true, but I'll say what's cool about Amazon's program is they will pay you even if the person ends up buying something else, okay? So let's say I'm advertising a compost bin on my gardening site for Amazon, right? Somebody clicks on that and they end up being driven over to Amazon. Not only do they buy the compost bin, but they did what I did today. They bought a pair of shears and a couple of other gardening products that they needed. Well, you're getting paid on all of that, okay, because you made the initial referral. So I'll say get paid on all items ordered, okay? Here's the next thing that's interesting about Amazon that's unique. Amazon sells everything, guys, right? Whether I'm going for sporting goods, groceries, gardening products, or I need a new office chair, Amazon is going to carry it in abundance. And so when you're using the Associates program, it's nice because you know for sure, no matter what your niche is, there are going to be related products that you can offer on your website. So I'm going to say Amazon carries it all, right? They have tons of different products. Those are a few things that I think make Amazon particularly unique. So going back here, just real quick, let me show you an example. I won't show you how to sign up right now. It's very simple. There's a join now for free button right here. you could follow through on that, and it would take you through a little form that you'd fill out. Again, the only thing you have to really come prepared with when you sign up with Amazon Associates is you need to make sure you've got a website ready to go, right? If you don't, wait on this, and you can certainly come and do this at some other time. Just looking back at some of your comments, I thought I saw one from yeah, about my graph earlier. This is for all countries, I guess, Catherine. Sorry if I didn't make that or Kathy. I meant to call you Kathy. Sorry. This is Germany, India, United States, United Kingdom. So it is 68% in the United Kingdom, but it's 69% there in the United States. Okay. Anyway, sorry if I didn't make that very clear. Russell says, what if they don't buy what you're advertising? What if they buy something else? That's kind of exactly what I had just mentioned. Sorry if you asked that earlier, but yeah, you get paid on that. So it doesn't have to be the item that you advertised. Let me show you inside of a sort of a demo account here. This is an Amazon Associates account right here. If I go to product linking up here at the top left and click product links, okay, I can come up here and I can do a search for anything. Compost bin, right, like we were just talking about. And it's going to give me a list of compost bins sold on Amazon. Tons of them. In fact, there's 146 different ones that I could advertise here. And I could come in and I say, you know what, I want to sell this one right here. Sales rank is number 99, so this is obviously a more popular one. So yeah, so let's do this one. So if I want to do that, I click Get Link right here to the right-hand side of the screen. And then it's going to show me how I can get a link for it. Now I can get a text and image link, so the advertisement on my site will show up like this. See how nice that is too? It's branded to Amazon. It's got a little Shop Now button. It's got the $91 price point. That makes a really nice little affiliate ad on your site. You could get the text only, which would look like this right here on your site. Or you could get the image only, and you could just show a picture just like that and have that clickable on your site. I like the text and image ones personally. So what you would do then is you would grab this code right here. See all this code? You'd highlight that, you would copy it, you would bring that over to your blog or your website and paste it in the code, and the ad would show up. This code is, of course, unique to this account, so I know I would be getting credit for the sale if somebody comes and clicks on this item. Does that make sense, guys? I won't do any like nitty-gritty technical tutorials tonight on how to do this. I want to just kind of do a high level. Plus, I think we've showed you before how to do some code and add it to a site. Now, if any of you guys are new here and this is a little over your head, we can show you some trainings that would show you basically how to take this code and appropriately put it on a site so that your ad comes up. But then I'm getting paid on this, right? And that's the exciting thing. I'm getting paid if somebody buys this. Again, the commissions are different. I mean, it depends on the category of the item you sell. Some categories can be as low as like 2 or 3%. Some categories as high as 20%. Usually, you're going to be selling stuff, and it'll be in the range of 5, 6, 7%, which isn't an exciting number. But again, if you're selling in a high volume, it certainly can be. Okay. Does that make sense, guys? You see how that can work? You can search for products that way. There's other types of ads. You've got banner ads. You've got promotions up here. This is a featured promotion section. And this kind of rolls with what's in season and what's interesting. So if I have this gardening website, I could maybe use this Amazon spring event promotion right here. And I could get the link or the banner for that. Spring event organize the office promotion. I could get a little link for that. Kindle ads. The Amazon Tap product that they advertise. Echo books come the 1st of August. These book ads would be great, so on and so forth. So there are plenty of ads to take advantage of here. But you know what's cool? I think I told one of you guys. Well, I'll answer. I'll tell you this here in just a second. Let me make sure I got all your questions answered. Feel free to ask, by the way, if any of this isn't making sense. Where or how do you drop code into your page? Well, let's see if I can give you an example real quick. Okay, here's one of our sites we've been doing some testing with, right? This Albion Strawberry site. Which, by the way, my Albion strawberries are starting to grow nicely already. We're starting to get some flowers and hopefully some fruit here pretty soon out here in Utah. So I'm on a WordPress site right now. If I go to posts and then all posts, I can grab my my latest blog post, right, whatever that is. This one right here. And I can go back to Amazon and I can grab that link. So let's go back here and let's search for garden gloves. There you go. Some women's garden gloves right here. I'm going to hit get link. Okay, I like this ad right here, so I'm going to grab this code. I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to go back here. And in my WordPress, I have to find where the code is. The code is over here where it says text. So I'm going to click on text at the far right. And I can put my code here anywhere I want. I just pasted my code in right here. And that should do it. So I'm going to update. It's really nothing overly technical. You just have to know how to copy and paste, I suppose. And then I can visit my site. And there's my ad right there. Okay. So if somebody comes in here and clicks on this and buys, I'm going to get paid, right? Which is pretty dang cool. Did that answer your question there, Cindy? I want to make sure I'm clear on that. I see your question there, Pam. Do you only get paid on that one click, or do they remember you for like 60 days? So it's the cookie, what we call the cookie policy within Amazon or with an affiliate program. I believe with Amazon, it's more of a 24-hour window. I wish it was 30 days or 60 days, but no, I think within 24 hours, they have to make a purchase or else the cookie goes away and I won't get paid for it. So you can't come and click on this ad and then 3 weeks later go to Amazon.com, buy something, and I get paid. That only happens within the 24 hours. Good question. Oh, sure. Yeah, you could wrap this ad placement real well. You can format this a lot better than I just did. I just showed you guys how to get it in, but you can wrap that around text. Yeah, sure. It takes a little bit of coding know-how, no doubt, but you can wrap that for sure. Well, Michelle, I don't know. Michelle asked how many ads should a blog post have in total? I don't know. I mean, you got to think about it. A blog in general, you might have some AdSense, you might have some Amazon ads, you might have ClickBank ads, CJ ads. Just don't overdo it, right? We've all been to a website that's covered with ads where you can barely even see what's an ad versus what's content. You know, I try to just balance it out. I'll give you a really great example of how I've seen some people use Amazon Associates ads before. And you could seriously do something like this. I've had clients and I've seen people online that make a lot of money doing this where they create a website like this, but the website is only there for product reviews, okay? Meaning The only purpose of the website is to review existing products on the internet. So for example, these gloves right here, a person who owns a review website would simply take these gloves. They wouldn't necessarily buy them, but they would go study the product. They'd read all the reviews they could about it. They'd find all the pictures of the product they possibly could find. And then they would create a really well done blog post that reviews that product in massive detail. Talks about the good things, talks about the bad things, talks about the uses, talks about the different colors you can get it in, talks about this and that, so that after you read this product review, you have a pretty good idea as to whether or not this is something you want to buy. And then you know what they do? They post a big fat Amazon ad at the top, in the middle, and at the bottom for this product. And then they put it out there online. And whenever somebody goes and searches, and you know you've done it because I do it all the time, they type in whatever type of product review into Google, right? Their ad or their blog comes up, and people are constantly going to their site to read reviews about different products, and therefore shortly thereafter clicking on the Amazon ad and buying. That's their business. Right? It's an awesome idea because if you do great content like we talked about, and in their case, their reviews are considered this tremendous content that they've worked so hard on, they make a ton of money off of these ads. So that's just one way you can use Amazon Associates, or you can embed, you know, if I've got a blog where I'm selling or writing information about strawberries, I can be selling or putting up Amazon ads for all sorts of different kinds of related types of products that would fit that niche, right? Good questions. Hopefully that answered that question, Michelle. Kirk says the company I work for actually has me seek bloggers that review products similar to ours and has me contact them on to see if they're interested in a review. Yep. Yeah, reviews are huge. I mean, this kind of a search on Google is one of the most popular types of searches. And I know a lot of you guys have done it. You go to Google and you type in, you know, whatever, Fiskars tree pruner review. And boom, you search the review. Guess who's on top here? Amazon. 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 YouTube. Home Depot. Imagine on a search that's that popular with some SEO and some work, you create a great product review that shows up here on the first page. You're going to get people that are going to review that product, because what do we know about the person that's typing in Fiskars tree pruner review? What do we know about that person? Yeah, that they're obviously in the buying process. They're considering buying this product. If I can show a good review here and then have a link to Amazon for them to buy it, I'm going to convert a high number. A, because my review was awesome, and B, because my affiliate link was for Amazon. And as I showed you guys a few minutes ago, Amazon is a pretty regular thing for people here in the United States and across many countries across the entire world, in and especially Germany, as they were the top in that stat that we looked at a few minutes ago. Yep, I hear you. The review process is big, isn't it, guys? It really is. So I don't know. Hopefully this instills a little bit of interest in you guys. I mean, we've talked over the last few weeks about how do you make money on affiliate marketing. Well, you do it with Google AdSense. You do it with CJ.com. You do it with Linkshare, Rakuten, ClickBank, Amazon, right? There's lots of networks out there. Amazon truly is one of the more unique ones, which is why I wanted to dedicate a session to it tonight. Okay, guys, I'll leave it open just for another minute for any more questions, and I think we've drilled this point home enough. If you're wondering when you should get involved in this, the answer is when you get your informational website up. Can you use Amazon ads on your e-commerce site? You certainly can. If you've got a section of your site that has very thin inventory, you can certainly take Amazon ads and use them there. It's better if you actually sell the products outright, but you can do some affiliate marketing on those e-commerce sites if you'd like. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you guys want to try this. This will be a lot of fun. More than that, I suppose this should be very profitable. But you know, when you look at your marketing strategy online as a whole, Amazon should have a place there somewhere. It's too big of a company and has too much brand equity for you to ignore. And I hope that was made clear tonight by our discussion. Christina, that's an interesting question. Christina asked, should I take into account the number of visitors I have before joining? Well, the number of visitors you have isn't going to impact whether or not they accept you into the program. I can guarantee they will accept you either way. But if you've got a website that has very few visitors, yet you have tons of ads on your site, it's not going to make a difference anyway, because you have to have a website that has traffic to even really make your affiliate ads make money, right? So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't get crazy about putting tons of affiliate ads on my site until I've got some traffic. I mean, you can set it up that way. I remember my first blog I ever created, I was on there like the minute I got some content on there, I was like, okay, now I got to figure out how to make money. And I was putting ads up all over the place and signing up with networks. But in truth, I didn't start making money for a while after that. I may have had a nice site with nice ads, but I was missing the key ingredient, which was traffic. So although it's not going to prevent you from getting signed up with these ad networks, you're also not going to be making much money either until you've got the traffic. But it certainly doesn't hurt to get a few ads on your site and get an understanding for how affiliate marketing works. Okay. All right. You guys are awesome. Thanks for coming along tonight, guys. Hopefully this was enlightening. If you'd never heard or used Amazon Associates, I hope now you have a better understanding of how that works, okay? Thank you very much, and we will see you guys, as always, next Thursday, same time, same place. Thanks again.